offered if that she said I could keep her scarf, so I might just wear it. Can I wear it for at least the interview?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. If you can't tell, this is Erin O'Connor. She works down at 7-Eleven downstairs. No one really knows what she does. No, she's Miss Illinois and hopefully soon to be Miss America. And if you know, is that weird that you have to wear the sash all the time?
Well, I don't wear it like to the grocery store. I only wear it for appearances.
You should wear it to the grocery store. I had a Bears jersey that said Special K on the back, and I felt really weird about wearing it to the game because I didn't want to be that guy that was like, look at me, but it was a gift. So I didn't know if you felt weird like I did about wearing it.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. But I'm very proud of all my accomplishments, and I'm very proud that I'm Miss Illinois.
We're proud of you, too.
Thank you.
But the crown has been on for how long today?
Since 4. Since 4 o'clock.
So a good 4 or 5
hours.
hours. And actually, this is important to me because I've always wondered this. Can we get a look at how this actually goes on? Because I was always wondering how this stayed on. So
there's ribbons on the inside, and then I just bobby pin it right to my hair, so it's pretty straight. I could probably do a cartwheel if I really wanted to, but I won't.
I always wonder too. What about right when they win? Somebody comes and puts a crown on right away. Are they just really good at? Because they never fall off, right?
No, they do. Did you see at Miss Universe her crown fell off? But you have to go really quick, and you have to because when you're being crowned, your knees hurt because it takes a long time.
So you have to do squats like
So you're kind of saying
against the wall.
When I was first crowned for my first title that I won in March. We didn't practice beyond that point, so as the girl was putting the crown on my head, I said, I don't know what to do. What do I do next? And she said, take your walk, wave. And so I was like, okay.
Take your walk?
Great. So yeah, you walk.
Take your walk.
So
and March was your first, and what your first pageant was like?
Very first pageant.
That was your first pageant in March of this past year, of 2009? Yes. So she didn't grow up doing pageants, but she actually, you jumped into, this is what I wanted to get to, jumped into the pageants for a really great reason because you were very passionate about preventing skin cancer.
Yes.
And if you want to tell everybody your story for that.
Well, when I was 18, I lost my mom, Mary Kay, to skin cancer, to melanoma, the most deadly form of skin cancer. And so I was volunteering with the American Cancer Society, felt like I wasn't really getting my message out. Then I thought, if I have a crown on my head, maybe people want to hear what I have to say. So I ran with a platform of skin cancer prevention. Since I was crowned Miss McCollum in March and then Miss Illinois in June, I've talked to 1,500 kids about, more than that, I'm sorry. I've talked to over
a lot of
50
people.
schools, lots of appearances for the last 6 months about skin cancer prevention, about staying out of tanning salons, wearing sunscreen, and protecting yourself so that you don't have to go through what my mom went through.
And you're hearing it from someone that has to be all tan.
Yeah.
Her last name's O'Connor. She pointed out.
Very fair. I'm very, very Irish, so I use spray tans, I use lotions, I do alternative methods that don't harm you. I don't lay in the UV beds. But I do use spray tans because I don't want to blind the judges with a reflection from my stomach.
You didn't see the pictures of my spray tan going wrong, did you?
I did not.
We'll have to show them to you. I tried to do the spray tan and I didn't put the cream, the bonding cream is it, on enough, so I just kind of had orange. You probably could have drawn like a little map with. It was pretty gross, but it's way safer. That's what I actually switched to the spray tan thing.
If you go to an indoor tanning salon 10 or more times in your whole life, you are 75% more likely to develop skin cancer. So how many teenagers have already been more than 10 times?
And I love the fact too that that you get to go to talk to schools like that. And
absolutely.
You didn't know how to get your message out, and then you went and found a way to get your
so,
but she didn't just find a way. She said, I'm going to go run for Miss America. That's awesome.
And that's in the 2 pageants that I've earned. Not only does it give me the opportunity to be an advocate for causes that I think are important, but I've earned $20,000 worth of scholarship money in 2 pageants.
That's great.
So, absolutely, if it's something you're interested in. Sorry, boys, it's the no boys club. It's all girls.
What's that about?
So you could start
Speaking of
a Mr. Illinois pageant.
I should start a Mr. Illinois pageant.
There you
They'll
go.
be like, why is the ugly guy on stage? I might need your help with that. So if we do that, you'll have to help me round up. We'll find some good-looking guys that want to meet some pretty girls, and I think it'll work out that way, don't you?
I do.
Speaking of pretty girls, I totally confessed this to you earlier. I'm going to tell her, but I had this blog on my website for the longest time called My Future Wife of the Week. And what it is basically is a bunch of girls that I never ever would have a chance with. Not even a little bit. And they're beautiful, and they come, and I'd find them, they'd be in the news for some reason. It was right around when you won Miss Illinois. So I was like, oh, this girl, I would never have a chance with girls. So she will be my future wife of the week. And then I walked in the studio today, and I was like, okay, awkward, because she's standing.
I did not know. I never knew.
Which
That's
actually
funny.
makes me feel a little bit better, because it would have been weird. But you did say that you have imaginary boyfriends.
Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, well,
Duh!
I'm pretty busy, so I don't do a whole lot of dating, but.
Do you have celebrity imaginary boyfriends? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
that's what most of mine are celebrities and or just beautiful women walking down the street.
Like really random people like Steve Carell, like not people who you would think. Like
Steve
I love
Carell.
Steve Carell.
Who else is on that list though? Are you a
who
Brad
else?
Pitt kind of girl or?
I feel like that's an obvious choice. I like people a little bit more off center than that.
Awkward people.
Yeah.
Is this awkward enough for you?
It is now. Thanks.
All right. I have her scarf. This is how you hit on awkward people. You just be awkward liking people.
Or you steal their scarf.
It's getting awkward or more awkward by the moment.
It's okay because you've addressed it now. Now we're just laughing.
Do we like awkward
Anyway,
silence?
skin cancer.
It's bad. No, but I did want to apologize because I just had a sandwich right before this, so in case I smelled like pickles.
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay, we're good. We're good like that. So the final question, I guess, would be: are you Robert Pattinson or George Clooney?
I guess George Clooney, because I've read the Twilight books, but I'm not a huge fan of the movies.
She likes the classy older guy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't have a shot. All right, but the pageant is at the end of the month. Because this is the other point too. I want to make sure you win Miss
Yes.
America, and there's a voting thing. Tell everyone how they
Yes.
can vote and things like that.
Well, it's on January 29th, so the day before the pageant on TLC, you can watch an hour-long special that we've already shot for that's going to air, and America is going to get to choose 4 young women to go into the top 15. So hopefully I'll be either one of the 4
Vote
or in
for
the
her.
top 15.
Yes, vote. And do you vote online or
You can, you know what, I'm not sure, but you'll have to watch TLC on January 29th to find out.
watch the show
Mhm.
and then vote for Erin because she deserves it.
Thank you.
MissIllinois.org. Go to it.
Go to it. Okay, I had no idea
She
what
did
you
the
were
gun.
doing.
She did the gun. Okay.